Hello? Hello? Everybody? Welcome on in, Betsa. Welcome on in, Creeper Boy. Welcome on in, Eric. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, little dancing rainbow stick figure man. Let's go. Let's yeah. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing swell. Today we're sitting down studs. Why? Just cuz. Just cuz. Honestly, just cuz. You're getting video lag? Is there oh no. Is there a crazy lag? There is a crazy lag. That's on my end by the looks of it. Okay. Isn't it great that you don't change a single setting? And everything messes up. Right. I can't even find. I can't even find the setting which changes this. We're just watching the dub version. Hi, Ebo. How you doing? Yeah. You're watching Jake Studs a la Monkey. You guys remember that Monkey? The Legend of Monkey. I actually... The video is bang on the audio. Yeah. I actually cannot find the setting. This is annoying. Yeah, no, it's normally the hardware or software encoder button, but that seems to have disappeared. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to go offline and come back online. Give me one moment. Give me one. Are we back? Are we in sync? Yes? Yes? It looks like we're in sync. It looks like we're in sync. It looks like we're in sync.
Chaos. 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 Look at all this chaos. Chaotic. 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 Chaos. Chaotic.
I agree. Much chaos. Much chaos. Hey, look, we got there. We all got there eventually, right? We all got there eventually. Okay, we all got there. We don't know why that was happening.
Jake's his name, and studs are his game.
Absolutely, 100% correct, Zach. It is both my name and my game. Thank you very much.
Bazinga.
Bazinga indeed. Yeah, I literally just closed Meld and reopened it. The setting that I was looking for, normally it's like a hardware encoder problem. You have to like stop stream, turn it off, and like do that. But I think because we stream in enhanced mode on Twitch, it's turned it off, even though it's different settings on YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, Macabills, how you doing? Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing swell. Welcome on in. Erich, Creeper Boy, Ebo. Ebo, am I saying your name right? Ebo? Is it Ebo? Ibo? Whem? Whem is in the chat. Whem with a huh at the end. Whem. Ebo. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. See, I can pronounce names correctly. Let's go. Oh yeah, the ads reset. The ads reset because the stream reset. Definitely not annoying at all. 100% not annoying. But it's fine. We can get through this. We can and we will get through this, everybody. We can and we will. For those of you who aren't in ad jail, what are you guys up to? How have you been? What's the biz? What's the goss? What's the chit chat? Thanks, Bob Levo. Hey guys, what's the goss? Look. Look. What's everyone been up to? How was everyone's weekends? If you weren't here on the weekend, we played a new game called Fading Echo. That was pretty sick. pretending to work before afternoon meeting. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I get that. Just discovered you're not a fan of Lemsip. And you're now back from ads. What flavor Lemsip did you get? Because I'm not a fan of the lemon honey one. I don't think that's very good. Now the blackcurrant one, that's where it's at. The blackcurrant, you need to get the blackcurrant Lemsip and add your own little bit of honey in just to soothe the throat as well. Some hot honey in there, some lovely bit of honey. Stir it in, blackcurrant and honey Lemsip. But it's just blackcurrant. You have to add your own honey. Blackcurrant Lemsip. That's the jam. That's where that's the Lemsip you need. That's the Lemsip you need. You're waiting to see how the TwitchCon app updates, and also hope you can get an internship to work with while hopefully going to TwitchCon. Well, hopefully you can. It would be cool to go to TwitchCon Berlin. I hope I get the opportunity to go to Germany. I've never been to Germany. I would love to try a Dickman. I heard they've got good Dickman over there. I'd love to experience some of that Berlin culture as well. The currywurst. Yeah. You love lemon, and you love honey. However, this is awful, and it was all you had to. Yeah. Yeah, it is the worst when the only Lemsip is the honey one. Because I agree, I love lemon, I love honey. I love lemon and honey together. It's a good combination, and Lemsip was in for a winner. But for some reason, lemon honey Lemsip tastes like garbage. It really is really bad, and I have no idea why. It was pronounced incorrectly, and read it backwards, lol. And oh, Anakin Obi. Oh, it's a Star Wars reference. Look at me. I know things. I know things. Oh, I'm so glad we can experience me learning things together, chat. What privilege. What an outright full-on privilege that is in life to see me learn things together. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that just great? Wowzers. What did everyone else get up to on the weekend? Did everyone else have something fun to do? Did anyone have any exciting plans of any descriptions? Did anyone get up to anything Lego-y? Because it's always good to get things Lego-y. I didn't do anything Lego-y this weekend. What did I do? What did I do Saturday? Saturday I cleaned the house. Saturday I cleaned the house. Sunday I streamed. No Lego was involved.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Steph Waffles coming on in with a raid of 7. Thank you ever so much, Steph. You are a wonderful, amazing human being. If you guys are not checking out Steph, you absolutely 100% should be. 100% should be. Dr. Cat Bills, how are you doing, Cat? Welcome on in. Long time no see. Rising from the ashes there. Was that Keenan Kell? Yes, it was Keenan Kell. 100%. Polar, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Polar Bricks, are you excited for Bricktastic? We're gonna be doing Bricktastic today. We're gonna be planning our Bricktastic build because I've only just decided on what I'm going to do. Starting the panic, yeah, yeah, same. It's August 25th. I haven't even registered yet. I need to plan the MOC. And I need to register this week. Because if I don't register this week, it's gonna pass my brain again. It's gonna absolutely pass my brain. We also, in theory, should be taking at least a small version or a part of this MOC to BricksInTheSix in Canada in November. You've been building your Bricktastic build tonight. You have no idea if you're gonna get it done. Oof. There's lots. It feels like there's lots of pressure this year for Bricktastic, right? It feels like there's a lot of pressure because it's the 10th anniversary of Bricktastic. Next year is number 10. Kind of wild. It would also be my 4th? 5th! It'd be my 5th! 23, 24, 25, 26! It'll be my 5th! 5th! That's crazy! That's wild! Wowzers. Wowzers. My brain was thinking about something and it completely forgot. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be Dr. Cat Bill, thank you ever so much for the resub scribble. You are forever so kind. Ever so kind. Is there any Lego news to talk about? There's only one Lego thing to talk about, I think, and it has literally just been announced. I haven't seen any other sets get announced. I haven't seen any sort of hard-hitting Lego news of any kind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Layers with Lily coming on in with the Nerdy Raiders. Hopping in. Hopping. 5, thank you ever so much. Welcome on in. How you doing? How many hops can you... How many hops can you hop, Lily, huh? How many? This is what I need to know. This is what I need to know. 10 hops? That's a pretty good amount of hops. Well done. GG's on the amount of hopping you've got there. Layers with Lily, by the way, is a fantastic 3D printer. They not only stream 3D printing, but they do these really interesting, kind of cool short tutorial videos about like the process and things like that, showing off cool things, but also like how to 3D print and the language of 3D printing and stuff like that. Like, absolutely fantastic. Layers with Lily, everybody. Please go follow Layers with Lily. I even got to meet Lily at TwitchCon EU recently. Very kind, very lovely human being. And I think I have like down here, can you see there's like a sandwich bag? That sandwich bag is where I stick all of the little mementos and build rewards and build trophies and sig figs of people that I meet. I stick them all in there. Oh, wait, we got a hype train? How have we got a hype train? Is that really delayed one level hype train? Because this is how little subscriptions I get. Dr. Cat can kick it off with a one sub. Thank you so much for kicking off that sub train, that hype train. The guy needs to know. Wait, hey, I am officially, according to Lego, the guy. Mike Karaoke. Also from the UK, from Kent. Nice. I am just outside of little old London town. Little old London town. The big smoke, as they like to say. Mad that you knew your stream was coming up, so I thought best to drop some Lego news. I know, it's lovely. It's lovely that they did that, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely. I'm also from similar areas. Look at this. We got the Brits in. It's very rare I get Brits in the chat. Honestly, it's very rare I get Brits in the chat. Normally, it's just Merc, some extra Brit reps in the chat. This is fantastic. I also get a Polish guy. We love the Polish. We love the Polish. We love the Dutch. Shout out Lily. We love the Brits. We love the Americans. We love the Canadians. You know, in fact, we love them all. We love everybody here. It's great. Brits, please help me make fun of Jake as he does American pronunciation. Look, there is nothing wrong with saying math. It makes way more sense than saying maths. You're not doing maths, you're doing math. Math is the plural of math. Like sheep is the plural of sheep. Bearded Printer, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We all fit together like, I don't know what. We all fit together like Lego. I'm wrong. You're wrong. You're doing mathematics, though? Sure. Fine. If you want to do long form, sure. But it's not a singular mathematic, is it? Ain't no one doing mathematics? Exactly. Exactly. No one's doing a mathematics, so it's a math. Mathematics is both singular and plural, and math is both singular and plural. You're just proving my point, if anything. You do maths. You do maths with the T. Maths. You make other people and things to do math for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same here. Absolutely the same. Mass airflow sensors? Maybe. Quick maths? 1 + 1 = window. Right? Makes no sense without the S when you expand it out. Yeah, well, we're not expanding it out though, are we? You have an in-chat calculator, but is not so Mac friendly. I also have an in-chat calculator. It's cool, all of you guys. when I get it wrong, it's all of you guys. 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1. That's 3. Quick maths. It'd be better if I could quick read. Being able to both quick maths and quick read? No. Those don't blend together. No. Absolutely not. Thank you so much for the level 1 hype train of 31%. Thank you so much, everybody. I really must think of something to, like, you know, pick up the hype with a hype train. But I don't have one. Choo choo, choo choo indeed, Connor. Choo choo indeed. It is the technical Raid Train Tuesday. And I say technical Raid Train Tuesday because, honestly, the Raid Train hasn't been a Raid Train in about 8 months. It hasn't. And that's because Putboy has had some personal things happen, and same with Sapiens as well. So it's been a hell of a year for everybody. So at the moment it is me by myself, and then we raid whoever we want to raid. And then later on, if you are so inclined, you hopefully should maybe go hang out with Whippy Whipster, and then maybe if he's streaming, Billsy from Lego Masters Australia. You know, if any of them are doing anything. We really must sort the raid train out in some regards. We really must. Should we talk about the LEGO news? It was literally just announced. It is a raid train still then, just current British train service style? Yeah. Yeah, it gets cancelled after going one stop. We have a new LEGO game coming out, everybody. This was just announced at Gamescom opening night. I actually started stream ever so slightly late today because I was watching a more covering Gamescom. I was actually late because of that. But let's watch the trailer. Built and captured. We have a sailor. Wow. Wow. Does this just not look so much fun? You're always watching him even when he doesn't know it. I'm also, yeah. And I'm so glad you set up that video feed for us, Zach. Thanks. We're getting Lego City. We're getting Lego Skylines, everybody. We are getting a Lego City Simulator. It's going to be on Steam, Xbox Series S, PS5, and Switch 2. So it's going to look absolutely amazing. We are getting Lego Skylines. We are gonna play so much of this game. So much! DEFO switched to cozy game. This the only problem with this game I personally have is that it's not out in time for my flight to Canada in November, because this is the perfect flight game. I would love to just sit back, relax, and build a giant living, working Lego city. Wouldn't that just be amazing? So it's like City Skylines, but in Lego. It's 100% what this game is. Dragon, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How many Legoland theme parks have I been to in the world? You have been to 10 out of the 12? Right. That's insane. I didn't know there was 12 Lego parks. I thought there was only like 6 or 7. I didn't know there was like 12. That's crazy. I've only ever been to 1. I would like to go to many others though. And if you are working for Merlin out there and wish to find an influencer who would love to travel the world creating content about your Lego theme parks, hi, hello, my name is Jake Studs. Jake is my name. Studs, they're my game. What kind of studs? Well, obviously Lego studs, and I can and will make all of the content you wish.
Jake's his name, and studs. Jake's his game.
Yeah.
And studs.
Yeah.
Jake's his
Are
name.
his game.
And studs. Jake's his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Studs. Are his name.
Yeah.
And studs. Jake's his name.
Yeah.
His game. And studs. Jake's
Well, that's really
his name.
interesting.
Game. And
Yeah.
studs. Jake's his name. And studs. Jake's his name. Are his game. And studs.
Chaos.
Are his game.
Chaos. 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 Chaos.
Zach?
Look at all this chaos. Chaotic. Chaotic. Chaotic.
I think you put it best. Thank you ever so much. You've been to Legoland Berlin and Legoland Germany. I've only ever been to Legoland Windsor. I have, though. I've been to Legoland Windsor when it's closed. I've been in the off-season. I once went for work. We had pitched to work with Legoland Windsor because we worked with the Sea Life Centre in London, and we worked with London Dungeons and Shrek's Adventure. They're all also owned by Merlin. So we had the opportunity to go work with Legoland Windsor, and we actually won the pitch. I went there not just for a recce, but I also went and shot content there. On the off season, I got to walk around Miniland, like in Miniland. Pretty cool. I actually I got in there. I was allowed to go stomping around, get real up close to all the models and all the little secrets and things like that you find. Got to see people jet washing the giant sculptures, which is fun. Yeah. So before there were 6 Legoland theme parks, there's also Legoland Belgium in that part of... In the part of Gosselies? Opening in spring 20... They're opening up another Legoland park? That's wild. That's quite a lot of Legoland parks in a small area. You've got Germany, you've got Billund, you've got Windsor, and now Belgium? That's quite a lot of Legolands in a small place. See if you can give me a review. Creeper Boy, I don't... Look. All due respect, I don't need your review. What I need is Legoland Belgium to fly out Studsy Wudsy. I'll take a coach. Strap my little tripod to my back. So yeah, this is the only Lego announcement, and apparently the one of Legoland Belgium in 2027. Oh, it says it was cancelled. Wait. It says it was cancelled. Redevelopment of a site, target of 2027. Belgium would be number 14 in the world of Legoland parks. Apparently there's 13. But yeah, it looks like it was cancelled in 2023. It was cancelled 6 months later after announcing. Wow. Wow, we only just found out about that. What a bummer. Do I have like a catapult? Maybe you can build one and launch you back to the UK. I'm not being held for that kind of immigration. What you love about them all is some parts are the same and other stuff there is unique to the country, like Madame Tussauds does worldwide. Yeah. That makes sense. Because Belgium can't have nice things. Poor Belgium. Poor Belgium. What a shame. Yeah, apart from the roller coaster that we just went through with Legoland Belgium and the city skylines, there are 0 new announcements that I can see on the Lego website. Is this new? The Wednesday backpack? I don't remember seeing the Wednesday backpack. That's kind of nice. Accessories not included. What accessory is that supposed to be? It looks... First of all, it's drawn. What? Sorry, what? So, there you can see it there. You can see... Hang on. You can see the little hook bit. And then they've put in a really bad JPEG. What even is that supposed to be? Should have been a dots bracelet? Should have been. That's so bizarre. Oh, is that supposed to be like a hair tie? And then this is a bit you can fit a photo in, and then this is where you can store like bracelets. So it's like a jewelry box. Does it come with a photo of Wednesday then? Because down here implies it comes with photos. Absolutely should have been a dots bracelet. Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like it was supposed to be a hair tie, but they decided they didn't like a close-up shot of the hair tie or the bracelets. So they drew them in? That is bizarre. That is really bizarre. Because even this photo is really badly photoshopped in. I say badly. It's probably about as good as I would be able to do, to be fair. Wow. Okay. I mean, £35 is a good price. It's a good price. Does it come with the photos? I don't think it does, but it also kind of implies that it does? I wonder what they did for the zoom in spin. Are they going to show the inside? Okay, no, they didn't. They didn't draw them in for this bit as well. Thank God. I was waiting for more. I was waiting for more. Because that turned so subtly. I thought there was still more happening. They really do need to make these longer than 15 seconds. It's infuriating. £35, not bad, I suppose. Not little, just very weird. Design choice in the product photography there. Otherwise, there is zero new sets. We've got some new Lego bags. Got some nice tote bags. This is a nice tote bag. Golden crossbody brick bag, anybody? Hey, it's more and more. I didn't realize I was already live. You lost track of time. And more, I was actually running late because I was watching your stream. I was actually late going live because I was distracted by your stream covering Gamescom. Yeah, new Lego backpacks, I guess. Silver bag as well. I'm not a fan of the silver or gold. I would like a Lego backpack like this, but I'm not a fan of the silver or gold. It's too shiny for me. Too shiny. Ninjago wallet, anybody? There doesn't, apart from that backpack set, the Wednesday backpack. Yeah, there's Natter new. Natter, we've had a week off. Have I seen the Ninjago board game? Yes, we covered it way back in January. I actually got I was at Toy Fair. I was at Toy Fair where they announced it. Oh, my photo library is being very slow. I'm trying to bring up a photo of it. I actually got to play it as well. I got to play it with some people from Asmodee. I definitely took pictures of it. It's not coming up. I actually can't remember much of how the actual gameplay was. Here it is. This is the game, the Ninjago Destiny Bounties Adventure. Do what I remember is like a battle game where you have to build up points for treasures. And then the team or the players with the most treasures win. You need to try the Ninjago board game. Build like this with Fantastic. You hope this one is good enough. The build like this was good. The monkey one as well was pretty fun. I don't have an in next year for Toy Fair. Because I used to go with work. And I used to use that moment to talk to things about stand-up builders and try and get sponsors. Try and bring up like some creator things. I'm gonna have to try and see if I can get in under my own merits next year. Under my own. Sorry, you guys are a little fuzzy. There you go. Under my own merits as like Jake Studs, probably try going as like a content creator. Huh. Hadn't thought of that until now. Oh well. Life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. As they say. At least that's what I say. Because life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. As they say. It is true. It is as they say. My girlfriend earlier, I actually, I don't know what she said. But her reply to my question, or my reply to what I said was, she said, it's just like that. And I said, and that's the way it is. And she looked at me like I was really, really silly. She looked at me like I had said nonsense back to her. So I'm questioning my relationship because my girlfriend didn't recognize Run DMC lyrics. Is that logical? Is that a valid thing to do? Said it before you. I did, yeah. I told her that the only appropriate response to what I said was, ah. Because that's yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm currently questioning my relationship. If you are out there and you recognize Run DMC lyrics, please hit me up. What else has been going on? I don't think there's really been anything else going on. We've covered the Lego news, the very little of it. We talked to Run DMC, City Skylines, Belgium both getting and not getting a Legoland. Also, Elianto, thank you ever so much for coming in. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you when you popped in there. Man, like, yeah, what? I mean, what else is there? What else is there? Like, do we just end the stream now? Is that what we should do? We've done everything. We've covered it. Let's just end stream. Only joking with you. Can't put off Bricktastic planning. It's true. It's true. I need you guys. So okay, guys. You guys are the dedicated crew. You're here more than the regular. I know. I could do what I said in my title, right? Right? Crazy. Knowing those lyrics are arguably an age thing, is she just young? She's older than me. She's a year older than I am. So it's not an age thing. I questioned I questioned her on the lack of Run DMC knowledge earlier, because we were watching something, and in the TV show we were watching, there was a clip of Married with Children, the sitcom from the 90s, early 2000s, right? A clip of that came on. Like, in the middle of, like, a movie or something like that. It was, like, you know, narratively needed. Yeah, without. Yeah, exactly. And she was like, oh my god, I love that show. I watched it all the time when I was younger. And I was like, how? How? You were a 90s kid in an ex-communist Soviet satellite state of Romania. How did you grow up with Married with Children, but don't get Run DMC lyrics? How did that make its way over there, but Run DMC didn't? You found out yesterday the Harlem Globetrotters weren't in the NBA, so, like, you know. Yeah, no, that shook my world when I found that out as well. I must have been, like, 20 when I found that out. Oh, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. I really wanted the Harlem Globetrotters to be, like, you know, better than Michael Jordan. That would have been so great, like, in terms of, like, the story of the reason the Harlem Globetrotters. It's because they had all these tricks and skills and, like, backflips, etc. And Michael Jordan just couldn't keep up. He just couldn't keep up. It was blowing his little mind. And they you know, they won like the championship. That would have been so great. It would have been amazing. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow. So apart from Legoland Windsor, what other UK theme parks have I been to? Cheshire World of Adventure, Thorpe Park. Yeah, so I've been to Thorpe Park. I've been to Alton Towers. I've been to Creeley. Alice in Wonderland when that was a thing back in the day. Couple of safari parks. I've never been to Chessington, to be fair. I've never been to Chessington. But Thorpe Park, been to a load. Alton Towers, yeah. Theme parks I've been to in America. I've been to Disney World, Universal, both Universals, Disney Studios, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom. I didn't do Epcot. I didn't do the other one. Those were Scouts, the ones in America. And then I've also been to Disneyland Paris as well, also with the Scouts. We did cool things as Scouts. I'm a cool kid. Yeah. So yeah, we have two things to do. We have the actual task at hand. With the actual task at hand. Yeah, no, never been to Chessington. Even if I don't drive, so no one in my family drives. Even now, I don't drive. So yeah, I only went to Thorpe Park when I was. I think I went with the Scouts, and then I went with work once, and I walked to Thorpe Park once when I was in university because I used to live in West London. So it was actually like it was actually walkable. Talking to Disneyland Paris, you remember when it first opened as Euro Disney? I remember it being Euro Disney as well. In fact, even sometimes still, I still refer to it as Euro Disney. Because I am that kind of person. I still call Channel 4 TV 4OD. Still call it 4OD. They should have never rebranded it. 4OD was a fantastic name. Fantastic name. What's ITVX? No. 4OD. Yes. None of this. Was it More 4 now? Or is it just called Channel 4? I don't know what it's called now. Either way. 4OD, fantastic name. Yeah, so I have a pitch chat. You guys are the early birds, the regulars, the people that support me the most. I have a pitch. Okay? Now, this doesn't have to happen. It is a wild pitch. It is something that we've never done here on the channel before. And I don't really like doing it because I'm not that kind of creator. But also, something like this kind of wouldn't happen without you guys and your support for it to happen. So this is the pitch, okay? Starting Friday is September. Yes, fine, you can have the kidney. Hey, it's fine. That is legally binding now, by the way. That's legally binding. It's caught on the stream. It's caught on the VOD. It's legally binding. So Friday, we start. September starts here on Twitch. From the, I really should have brought this up. September 2026. So September starts this Friday and it ends on the 1st of October. Okay, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So it will end like 4 a.m. on the Friday, October 2nd UK time, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, never been to Drayton Manor. No, or Lightwater Valley. No, never. So yeah, September starts. I will get through this. September starts on Friday. Okay. And for what September is, for those of you who don't know, it is an event on Twitch throughout September where you get discounts on your subscriptions. It is the best time to subscribe and support streamers on the twitch.tv platform. Now, we don't normally make a thing of September here. Okay? We don't normally make it a big deal of any kind. We just live our little life. And we just do things, okay? We just live a little life, we do things, we let the world flow over. I'm not quite sure why there was no notification, but Mike, thank you ever so much for the follow. That's incredibly kind of you. Hasn't come up on the activity feed either, it's really weird. So yes, we don't normally do September, okay? You get discounts on your subscription, so you get 25% off a new 1-month subscription, 25% off a new 3-month subscription, 30% off a new 6-month subscription. Prime subscriptions not included, existing subscriptions are not included either. These are solely for new subscriptions. Yeah, it's not shown anywhere. I'm not quite sure why. Sorry, but I got the email, so I saw it. Thank you. There are also a whole bunch of like extra stuff. There's extra power-ups, bonus bits, and things like that as well. So here's the pitch. Would you guys be up to supporting me in September with extra subs in return for more streams in September? We're talking 1 to 2 extra a week, so we're talking like 4 streams a week from this Friday all the way up until the end of September. And with the promise that all of the money raised during September will go towards an IRL kit. That's the idea. All money raised for September will go toward getting an IRL kit. Now, this could be a DIY project we do ourselves. We make ourselves a Bella box. This could be purchasing the pre-made Bella box. This could be purchasing some used equipment off eBay. Some live view equipment, as there seems to be a good amount of live view equipment on eBay. This could be purchasing brand new equipment, depending on, it all scales essentially. Does this sound like a reasonable pitch to you guys? Is this, I'm asking for your support, and in return you get more content, better content, and more IRL streams, because I want to do more IRL streams. You guys like to see the IRL streams. The IRL streams, I know, when they work, they go down incredibly well. I would love to go to more LEGO shows an IRL stream from LEGO shows. I'd love to do more IRL streams around London. If we can get it done in time, I'd love to take the IRL kit to Canada and do a live stream from BricksInTheSix. Depending on how a meeting goes on Friday, there could be an opportunity to do another live stream in February from that side of the pond. I basically I want to find I need to find a way to get you guys what you need, and the only way I can do that is with more support. I hate talking about these sorts of things. As you can tell, it makes me incredibly uncomfortable to pitch this idea to you guys. Would you guys like more streams and more content? And in return, if you could throw me a bunch of new subs so we can fund more streams and more content. It sounds like what should just happen. Right? This is how content creators grow. This is how content creators fund themselves. But yeah, it also feels weird asking if you guys would like to do this like after doing a charity fundraiser as well. Like, August is a big month for a lot of people. There is a lot of like family activities that need to happen during August and things like that, and people still took a lot of time out of their hands, money out of their hands, and put it to stand up to cancer. So
Bazinga.
you know, I also don't want to, you know, belittle the amazing work that you guys did as well, by being like, hey, can you now give me some money, please? You get me? Thanks, Brian. Just accept the subathon deal. What's the Fi? What are you putting down? What are you putting down, Fi? What's the subathon deal? What are you pitching back to me, Fi? What are you pitching back to me? I'm happy to negotiate on this. What's the subathon deal? Who's this new face? What new face? What do you mean new face? What new face? This is the same faces as always. So the September money will go to Botox. Maybe that's what KO is talking about. Maybe KO is telling me that I need Botox instead of IRL gear to do good quality IRL content for you guys. Maybe, yeah. The green refracted from the screen. I don't know what you guys are on about. Anyway, this is the link to the FAQ of September. We're gonna move on to the actual activity. What we're gonna do today. We're gonna plan. I'm getting the iPad out. We're gonna plan the next Bricktastic mock. I've got a jam board here. Look at this. I've got a jam board and everything. Am I still thinking AR for mock? Yes. To be fair, my hair looks really green right now. Well, it does a little green. I suppose the light has sort of captured it a bit more today. But yes, we've got. Yeah, we're gonna plan. The idea is, yes, still an AR mock of some kind. You need a tidy before building a mock. Yeah, this is why I'm planning. So, this is the table size here. Okay, we can't go bigger than this. What we need to figure out, and if anybody knows how big, we need a measuring tape. I didn't get a measuring tape. We need sizes of things. First of all, we need to figure out the size. So, in plates, we've got loads of 16 by 16s in light blue gray. The answer is always 12. The tables are 7 by 2.5. 32 by 32s. So that'd be 14 by 5. Right? Okay. So, in terms of how big we want this then. Last year we did 2 deep. I think we could go 3 deep. So we could do maybe you may be able to get 6 depth needed, but you'd be close to the edge. I don't want to be too close to the edge. No, probably not be taking part in any collab build, because this project again is... The idea of this project would be too big again. 6 would be risky with small sticky hands, yeah. And big sticky hands. It's the big sticky hands that I'm more afraid of. Small sticky hands, I actually, like, you know, kids are going to be kids. And if you tell a kid to put something back, they will. If you tell an adult to put something back, they don't. That's the crap bit. How many 16 by 16s do we have? 1, 2, we had 5. So maybe we do 9. Nine by 3. That then leaves like a nice border on the table where I can stick like signs and things up. And I would like to try hear me out, chat. I would like to try millsing. I've never millsed before. So it would mean I would need 18. I need 18 by 6. So in total I would need I know what that means. I know what that means. I would need 24 plates. It's gonna be Sonic set compatible, guys. We're gonna make this Sonic compatible. Hell, we might even put Sonic in there, because now we know what we're going to do. Okay, now we know this bit. We can now start coming up with ideas. So the main idea of this, okay, is it's gonna be, it has to be a landscape. Three 48 by 48 plates. What about 48 by 48s? Oh no. What's happening? What's happening? Same as 9 by 3, 15 by 15s? You mean 16 by 16s? You have to have a shower, then off to bed. Speak soon. Hey, Mike, thank you so much. If I'm millsing. Kathy, welcome on in. Is that really... So, but how much? I don't... 48 by 48 Lego plate. That was that size. Is that out there a 48 plate? I think that is a 48. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22. Yeah, this is a, so this is a 48 by 48. That would be easier than... It would be easier to mill.
Bazinga.
48s by 48s are on a deal at the moment on Amazon, really? So that would be 3. $48 by 48. It would be 3 of those. Yeah. That would be so much easier. Okay, fine. So let's go back to the idea. Let's go back to the idea of it. So it has to be a landscape. It's going to have augmented reality on it. Wow. My handwriting is atrocious. It needs to have augmented reality on it. So we've got 2 questions to answer here. First of all, why do I sneeze when I think? Secondly, these are the 2 questions to answer. What kind of landscape? Hey Kathy, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. And what kind of augmented reality? Thank you. So we could do a city. We could do like a forest. We can do like a farm. We could do a castle. We could do space. We could do a beach. We can also like mix a couple of these together. We could... Afternoon Slug, I hope you're doing well. Are we supposed to read those notes? The red and the blue are faint. I can't make them thicker. I can like zoom in, but then I have to move everything around. I can't make them thicker, unfortunately, and making them darker would be... I want to distinguish thought processes during things. Is this for Canada? This is going to be partially for Canada, mostly for Bricktastic. So in theory, a smaller version should end up at Canada. What are we talking about? We're trying to plan and ideate my next big MOC. So every year I do a MOC. A MOC stands for my own creation, and I take it to a Lego show here in the UK called Bricktastic. Bricktastic happens in the last weekend of February. Sorry, second to last weekend of February. Oh look, I have an exclamation mark. That's crazy. Yes, we're brainstorming. We're brainstorming. And yeah, I'm trying to come up with ideas for what the MOC will be. The idea, the main part of it is that it's going to be an augmented reality MOC. This is really key. So it's going to be an augmented reality MOC. So the way that this is going to work is it's going to use snap lenses. I can't spell snap lenses, okay? And the snap lenses will have image trackers. I really wish my handwriting was better. So it's going to have image trackers. Like Snapchat? Exactly like Snapchat. But the pleasure... in fact, it is 100% Snapchat. This filter will live on Snapchat, but the pleasure of it as well is that it will also be web hosted. Which means people do not need to have the Snapchat app. They just need to have a browser on their phone. They scan the QR code, it opens up the browser. And it allows the filter just to happen natively inside of the app. So... natively inside your browser. Who's doing the AR part for me? Me. I'm doing the AR part. So I've actually experimented with this already. So for example, this is a web AR lens of my brick filter that lives on Snapchat and TikTok. And last week I also showed you guys this one, where it's a image target tracking filter. So the idea is that things like this would live inside of the MOC. And what they would be built, they would be brick built. Am I going to make some 3D animated things? Yes. The idea is yes, that they will be animated. So this actually brings on to the other section, which is what kind of augmented reality. So no, you're fine. My skill set is very, very small. My skill set is very small, but we're going to be learning as we go some new skills, hopefully. So they are going to be 3D animated minifigs, they could also be scaled down sets. These are relatively easy to animate because I can use Maximo, or we can use Snap to animate. We can also use Snapchat to animate the sets as well. So we'd probably be building these off Bricklink. Sorry, not Bricklink. Stud.io. And Part Maker. You've gone for like 10 minutes. Now we're doing math. No, we're not doing math. We are ideating. We're ideating. This is what we're doing at the moment. We are planning the MOC. So My instinct is to go... My instinct is to go for like a city. You heard mod like doing math? What? My instinct is to go for a city or like space or fantasy, like forest. Because we could also do like fantasy elements in there as well. Now the reason these appeal is because the plates I have are grey. Did you, sorry, just be easier to build something that has a grey bottom, because I hate landscaping. Did you ever play Lego Island 2? Because that jumped around islands and themes, this kind of reminds you of this. Interesting. That reminds you, do the giant standard cancer heart show up at Bricktastic? I will probably not bring the giant stand-up builder's heart anywhere but here, only because the Bricktastic itself is a charity event for fairy bricks, and repping another charity at a charity event is kind of feels a little gross. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel okay. So those are my top 4 in terms of the landscape of what it could be. You travel from Lego Island around like Castle Island and Adventures Island. But then I've got to make 3 distinct things instead of 1 distinct thing. I think I've done space last year and fantasy the year before. Space, yeah, I did kind of do space last year, and I did do fantasy the year before. The year before that I did the music MOC, and the year before that I did Studs Records, which lives up there behind the thingy, and will be being taken down this year for parts. So we're thinking City could be the winner. City kind of makes sense. There's a lot of things that could be done in City. Lots of things that can be done a la Ninjago's. Yeah, there are lots of ways you can branch off. Does that make sense? Cars, business people, cafes, yeah. Combine the city with a park. Could combine kind of a park in the city, yeah. Okay, so I like the idea of it being a city. The next bit is... You have to excuse me. My page isn't long enough on my iPad, so I have to extend the whiteboard by scribbling so that I can move around. I know it's really stupid. So it's going to be a city. And a time to the new Lego video game. Do I smell a sponsorship? Hello, City Skylines. Hello. You did the skate park as part of the music store, didn't you? Yes. Yeah, there was a skate ramp in there, yeah. AR could be butterflies. Yeah. That could be fun. So it's going to be a city. It's going to be an AR city. That is the idea. I'm going to do force perspective stuff to make it feel even more expansive. Yeah. Stud City, wow. So in Stud City, Jacopolis. City seems pretty flexible. A lot you can do. You can fill it with buildings if you need to. Yeah. So we're gonna have buildings. They are going to be the maximum height of 3 levels of the music MOC. So 1, 2. How many bricks high is this thing? So each thing is 10, so it's buildings are going to be maximum 35 bricks high. Those are going to be ones that are at the back. So there is some sort of perspective thing. So we're going to go like 35 bricks, 25 bricks, and then 15 bricks high. $35 bricks to the top. Yeah, we might stick an antenna up. I love a tall antenna, but 35 bricks high is the top. I like the idea of a park. I like the idea. We're gonna have streets. Food trucks. 100%. We're gonna have billboards. The buildings are going to be open back. For light. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Isabel. The I would put ice cream trucks as food trucks, but yes, I get you. So food trucks are not really, at least unless you go to like a festival or like an event, you don't normally find food trucks in a park. You would find them in like city and town centers, at least in the UK. So the AR side of things, we are gonna have could do a digital billboard on there. That would be interesting. So we're definitely going to have AR rooftops. We're definitely going to have AR billboards. More of it could be anywhere in the world, really. I think it's going to probably look a little more probably Lego City than real city. We are gonna have AR on the streets and AR in the park. I'm gonna say maybe an AR picnic. Feels like an easy sort of thing to do. The AR streets. Hey Bubblevo, welcome back. have a barbecue but didn't upset Big Andy? Who's Big Andy? What? Oh, Big Andy. Yes. Sorry, I only know him as the Gaffer. Guys, did you know this? Here in the UK, our threat level warning system went off a couple of weeks ago in the UK because Andy Burnham our current Prime Minister wanted to tell everybody not to have barbecues during the drought. He used a threat level system to say that. That's on level as bad as during the pandemic. They did the same thing to tell people to mask up. Which, yes, the pandemic is a bit more higher level threat. But this is a system that's supposed to be used for, like, by the way, Russia's just launched a missile, or a terror incident is happening within your area. Please seek safety. Not, hey mate, if you can maybe not have a barbecue whilst the country's a tinderbox. You know. That's what they needed to announce a burn ban. There are just much better ways to do it. That wasn't scaring everybody at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, thinking that a terror attack was about to happen. Oh no, he definitely had a point. No one's doubting that. I just maybe wouldn't have used a terror threat system to announce that. Maybe first start with the news. Then maybe, if people aren't listening, start scaling it up. Instead of going, hey, I've been in office for 2 weeks. How about let's test this terror system? Yeah. I think you pressed the wrong button and had to start it out. Feels like it, right? They don't have a non-terror alert system? No. No. In the UK, we don't have a thing like amber warnings or things like that. We just have the one alert system that sends a mass notification. Yeah. And it's like, it's not like you get a text of like, ding, by the way, like your phone screams. Like I have my phone permanently on silent and it screams with that. And the whole country was doing this. There's actually a moment you can find online on the One Show. They were presenting the One Show on BBC and the terror alert system went off. And the presenters are still talking over it because they aren't aware of what's just been announced. Luckily, what's just been announced was, hey mate, don't have a barbecue. But they're like laughing and giggling, being like, oh, someone's phone's been left on. Like, let's maybe not misuse terror alert systems. Happened on Football Live too. It's genuinely crazy. These are just gonna have to be like patches. With stuff happening on them. Now, Rooftops are quite easy because you can make them quite distinct. So pretty much anything could happen on here. So I would love to do a Spider-Man reference. I would love to do what is going to be the Amber Alert system of the city? Subscribe to Jake Studs. Do I not have to worry about using IP? No. I'm not selling anything. I'm not... It's all going to be stuff that can be used, done in Bricklink, etc. Yeah. Yeah, a rooftop garden. And that's where the butterflies will be. Dove coat. Ooh, a Santa one would be good as well. Oh, a pigeon coop. We can definitely put a pigeon coop up there, definitely. Missed the start of what was typing things. Are we suggesting for Jake? We are suggesting ideas of things that could be AR related in these areas. So we've got buildings, and on top of the build, we're gonna have 3 levels of buildings: 35 brick high, 25 brick high, and a 15 brick high. They're gonna be open backed, so we can do little scenes inside, and we can let the light in. And the augmented reality is going to be on top of the roofs, because that way we can put distinct patterns on top of the roofs. I would love to do a Spider-Man reference, a rooftop garden, and that's where the butterfly idea is going to be, and a Santa. AR picnic. I think this needs to be minifig dancing. Billboards, I would love to do a space billboard. Maybe with like a rocket ship, or Star Wars. Oh my god, what happened there? It needs to be something that can live. So for a billboard, it needs to be something that can live sort of floating in front of it. Because the way the augmented reality works, for like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or a King Kong, it would need to be the size of a city or like hanging off a building. And this is one of the things, I mean, it's a good idea. I'm going to write it down. The thing is, just a good idea. These are good ideas. Oh, a Batman one would be good. Maybe like a Fortnite one. A video loop of Jake the guy. So with King Kong, Stay Puft, and Godzilla, to make something like that achievable, first I would need to build a very big Lego gorilla, or a big, I mean, I could just scale up the Lego gorilla, I suppose, but I need to build a Lego Godzilla. I would then also need to find a way to occlude the buildings, because the buildings is what gives the things the scale. And at the moment, the level I can do with my augmented reality is again, this is why we're going to be learning skills as we go, is things on top of something else. Because if you look, if I go and stick my pencil in front of this, can you see that the minifigure still stays on top? The pencil doesn't go in front of the figure. So you would need to find a way to create a digital frame of the pencil, so then the pencil can be put in front of the figure, and that's called occluding. And you build like you do like a see-through occlusion, and you put that occlusion in front of the thing, and that way it would act like a mask, like it would just cover up a section of it. So that's why like a rocket works really well, because you can have a rocket sort of like in front of it, sort of going and just sort of like moving or sort of shaking in place. Batman I like, because Batman can sort of like, the bat signal can sort of maybe like scan across like a Lego bat signal or something like that. Hey Isabel, thank you so much. Fortnite is pretty fun, because you could just have like a couple of the figs sort of like emoting in front of the billboard. Minifig dancing at a picnic. So the reason I've gone picnic in the park, to be augmented reality is because that way I can do like a rug. Like a checker pattern rug. And that then is the target. Because it will be distinct from the rest of the surroundings. Billboards are easy because they are distinct patches. Individual. Rooftops are easy because you would just do like a flat billboard essentially. Street ones are a little bit more difficult, but I suppose if I make it also the game of like find these images, scan them with your phone, they then do something cool. So like on the street we could have maybe animals, like jumping around. We could have maybe, yeah. We could have like cops. We could have we could also have dancing. We could also have what else sort of happens in the streets? A parade? We could put a parade in. I can make a section of the parade augmented reality. And off that, we can do clowns. What else could we do? AR picnic. We've got minifigs, dancing. If we can learn it, maybe we can do like frisbee. If we can learn how to animate that. Like 2 minifigs, sort of flinging a disc between each other. We could have ducks being cheeky. Because the ultimate need of the augmented reality stuff needs to be boiled down to 2 things. Either a joke or it needs to tell story. What is up with the pen? Because it needs to be something people will get instantly. A toilet? What about a toilet, Bobo Lavo? What about a toilet? People understand toilet humor. That would fall under the joke category, sure. That would fall under the joke category. Nothing special. People will just laugh if they have a new toilet appear. Maybe looking anxious. People waiting for a porta potty. Oh. Ooh, the underbelly of city life. That's quite fun. Honestly, you're not far off, Boblovo, of this being a
Bazinga.
a hidden side 2.0. We could definitely do... ghosts here. On like the street patches. That's a good idea. How sophisticated is our target audience? People like Polar Bricks, myself, and kids aged 4 and up. So the reality is not a very sophisticated audience. Not a sophisticated audience at all. So toilet, not a box that has an AR cat in it. What do you mean about the AR cat? A box with AR cat? Yeah, Heisenberg cat or Heisenberg... What? Oh, you're talking... okay. I see what you mean here. I see what you mean. And clearly, proving my point about how sophisticated this can not be. So yeah, okay, yeah. So we're looking at slapstick. We're looking at toilet humor. That does not read as if that says slapstick. A city in ruins that shows its previous splendor. That would be fantastic. That would probably take too much, though. I get what you mean. That would require to augment reality and hide entire parts, like really big chunks of the city, so people understood that. That's more... that's more complicated. But I do like the premise of that. I think that's definitely more of a future thing of when maybe people have AR glasses. So, because another thing that could be story-led, which I've just thought of, is we can actually have, like, speech bubbles. So, like, the minifigures could actually be talking. I suppose in the park we could do an AR pond. And on that could be a boat. It could be ducks again. It could be fishing. Yeah. So we can only do, we can't do all of these because there's only a certain amount of memory you can have in one app. Someone on the Snapchat Discord did say that they got up to 6. And they had no problems with that. Some other people were saying that in theory it could be unlimited depending on the size. So like if their basic 2D like assets that will pop up, then you can fit a lot of those in. So you could have a lot of speech bubbles. Yeah. That looks like a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading it. We are brainstorming. We are brainstorming, Brian. The next big MOC. We're gonna do an augmented reality city. I like the 4 distinct things in black. Buildings, park, streets, billboards, 5 if you include food trucks. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distinct things we could AR in the blue, and then all the yellow are ideas of what could be augmented reality, like actual things. So I think now we've only got 20-ish minutes. I think now we need to to extend my board. I have to like squiggle down to make the board bigger. I guess now we can come up with like a rough drawing, and we can let that drawing then dictate oh, poops. There we go. So we are going to be doing three 48 by 48 base plates. These are going to be milled. That's 4 sections, Jake. If you could learn just basic things, that'd be great. Okay. And we're gonna have I think we'll go for a park, maybe in the bottom corner. With a lake or a section of a lake. Pond. Pond is probably better. So we're going to have a pond. And then we're also going to have a picnic going on. We're going to have maybe 2 tall buildings. And then maybe one medium building. One small building. And then
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
nine 9.5? What? Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing swell. Big shout out. If you already do not follow 9.5, 9.5 is the only person on the stand-up builders stream team that can give Bricks O'Brien a run for his money. If 9.5 demands it, happens like that. Happens at a Thanos snap. That's how it works. Brian is nothing to 9.5. How are you doing, friendo? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing swell. 9.5 is one of the fabulous fundraisers for stand-up builders. They are a maker crafter. They are a massive charity fundraiser as well. They fundraise all across the year for so many amazing different charities. Brian will be crying. I hope Brian's crying right now. That is my only sole purpose in life, is to make Brian cry. If you do not know who I am, I'll let Zachary Rutledge tell you who I am.
Jake's his name, and studs are his game.
It is incredibly true. Jake is my name, studs are my game, hence the name Jake Studs. And today it looks like we're just doodling, but actually we have been full on master planning. Exactly. We have been full on master planning our next big Lego MOC. Bazinga indeed.
Chaos.
Yeah, we are going to be doing an augmented reality Lego city MOC.
Chaotic.
It's roughly going to be 348 by 48 plates. It's going to be big. This is going to be the biggest MOC I have ever made. So we were trying to figure out like what it is and how it's going to look and sort of what we can do. So we're going to do a bunch of augmented reality stuff. Yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of augmented reality stuff on it, and we are sort of just like at the moment sort of giving a rough sketch of what that would look like. My drawing, as you can tell, is my drawing skills are atrocious, but we're getting there. 9. How was your stream though? What did you get up to? For those of you who don't know who I am, again, I make Lego stuff. So this is what we're doing. What was stream? What did you get up to? Did you manage to give away one of the Lego hearts? I believe it was this one right here that you gave away. Not this big one. This one was the first one that Jang made. This one here that Brickabills made. You gave it away. Nice. Not a big one. No, maybe 1 year. Maybe 1 year I'll release the plans for this, and everyone can give away humongous, ginormous Lego hearts. It's only about 3,000 pieces. Maybe 1 year. Your local Dollar General, like a mini Tesco. Good explanation. Had $5 bags of Lego Technic and 3-in-1 orange cats. You almost bought like all of them. You should have bought all of them. 100%. You should have bought every single one of them. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you buy every single one of them? It's a steal of a deal, yeah. For those of you who don't know what augmented reality is or how it could work in the Lego world, by the way, this is the kind of stuff that I do augmented reality-wise. So this isn't just a double picture of me looking pretty, but look. So it's normally it's just this is my fundraising picture, as you can see in the thing down here. But I've built my webcam. I put a filter on it using Snapchat technology. And now I have a dancing minifigure on my poster. It's pretty cool. So we're using the same idea to do other augmented reality things on bigger Lego scales. I also have a bunch of filters like this on TikTok as well as Snapchat, and I also have done filters such as this. Hi guys, this is the one that you guys really wanted, right? This is the one that everybody really wants to see. They want to see what they would look like as a big brick. What did you walk into, Fonzie? You walked in to Studsy Wudsy Beauty Time. Hi, my name is Jake Studs. I am a literal set of studs. Think you used too many meds. Oh no. So you're gonna populate the MOC with AR stickers? Yeah, so basically the idea is there would be essentially like a bunch of these lying around the MOC, and when you scan these, something would happen over the top of them. So they would be face down like that in the city, and you'd put your scan your phone over the top. You'd scan your phone over the top, and boop, a little dancing thing happens. Oh, maybe we could do something Pokemon. That would be fun. We could rebuild the Lego Pokemon. Or, actually, I could just scan these, because I have them. And, we can have them, like, dancing around. But that's the idea. Have you started it? No, as you can see, Fonzie, we're in the concept stage. Building would start soon. I also, for those of you who have recently joined, I pitched the idea earlier to soon, as in theory, this weekend. Hopefully. That's the idea. For those of you who weren't here earlier, I pitched the idea, an idea to you all. 14 followers from 1K? What? Am I really? Wow, that's mad. That's actually crazy. There seems to be a weird thing happening at the moment with like my followers aren't appearing in my activity feed, nor are they appearing as alerts. Yeah. But hey, man, if we can get to 1K, that'd be great. I aren't the only one? Oh, great, thanks. That's fun. Yeah, followers going up and down. It's mad, yeah. I've seen other people mention this problem lately. Okay, well, at least it's not just me. At least it's not just me. Yeah, I pitched an idea to chat earlier, and the offer is still on the table. Here on the Studsy Wudsy channel, Jake Studs, we don't normally take September anything seriously, but this time I'll make sure to always keep one eye open for 9.5. Oh, it worked. There you go, Chris. Thank you so much for the follow. That's incredibly kind of you. Yeah, I pitched an idea to science. I pitched an idea to chat earlier. We don't normally take September as a serious thing here, mostly because it falls after the fundraiser, but also I've never been a you need to keep track of my mock progress. Oh, thank you. I've also never been someone who outwardly and sort of makes a thing of asking for support. If you guys want to support me, there are many options and things out there, and it's obvious if you're on the platform for more than one time how these things work. But you guys want more IRL streams from me, and I would like to do more IRL streams. To do more and better IRL streams, I need a better and dedicated IRL setup. There are lots of routes to this. There are things like Bella boxes. We can either make our own or get one pre-made. There is a bunch of secondhand gear on eBay at the moment. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So the idea is, and in fact, actually, I need to put a poll in the chat. No, I'm not in the IRL Creator Club. I'm not in any of the Creator Clubs. I probably should get in some of those Creator Clubs, shouldn't I? I'm not in any of them. Yeah, I know. I need to put a poll in chat. 9! I'm so sorry. I'm just not. I've never found like a need or a tribe for one. Does that make sense? But I probably also should. Who just sent me $4.20? Thank you. Thank you for the thank you. Oh, 9! 9 you got! Oh, 9! I'm so sorry! We don't have links in here. You just got... Oh, no! You will be back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you ever so much, Chris, for the $4.20. Yes. Anyway, a poll in the chat. Would you guys support September? So in exchange for doing September, right, you would get up to 2 more streams a week. In exchange for September, you'll get 2 more, at least 2 more streams a week. So we're going up to potentially 4 streams a week. They'd all be Lego focused. They'd be me working on my MOC or playing Lego video games, minus the occasional collab here and there that might happen. And all the money made from September would go towards streamer gear. Would go towards doing for getting IRL gear. Wait, we are negotiating 2 more streams a week for how long? For the entirety of September. There is a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the chat. We would need a lot of subs. I'd put a goal up. We would need a lot of subs. But that's what we're doing. I will do at least, I will go up to 4 streams a week. It won't always be 4. It might be 3, but I will do at least 4 streams a week. And that's in exchange for you guys throwing more subs. The more subs we get will unlock potentially better and better IRL gear for better IRL streams. Because I want to do IRL streams at Lego shows. I want to do IRL streams in different countries. There is no one doing IRL streams at all in the Lego world. And you guys like it when I've done IRL streams before. They've just been bad. In terms of like signal quality, content-wise, they've been poor. The only way to better this is with better content. Go pick up your daughter. Can you DM me the link? Yes, you can DM me. You can DM me anytime. 9, absolutely. Would it be better just to do a direct fundraiser for the equipment instead of going for more subs? I guess yes. If you guys want to, sure. I just feel bad putting up like a money counter. There is also a benefit as well, I guess, of more subs equals slight algorithmic boosts in Twitch. It also means you guys get discounts as well on subscriptions and stuff like that. So I thought, why not, tie it in with what Twitch is doing. What's the goal? There isn't like a distinct goal. If I could raise... If I could raise the minimum of $500, we're cooking. And any more just means better, newer, and more up-to-date gear. Does that make sense? There's a Lego group in Maastricht. I don't know what Maastricht is. Or where that is. Looking for displays next April. Where's Maastricht? Limburg. The Netherlands. In April? Potentially. Sometimes it's better just to put the amount out there and let people donate directly. Figure out the minimum you want and just tell us. Yeah. Again, this wasn't like a solid locked-in thing. It was more of a pitch. The root of the pitch is this. If you guys want more IRL streams from me and better quality IRL streams, I need help in getting that done. To help get that done, I would need your support. And I suppose we can go down two paths. We can either go down the path of event-based Septembers, or we can go down the path of putting a goal up on screen. Something that we've never done here on the channel outside of charity. The problem with setting a goal for something like this is it could be... It's not that unusual. No, it's not that unusual. It is more... I've never done it because I've never felt comfortable, because this is ultimately a hobby. It's a hobby I enjoy doing. It's a hobby I want to grow. It's a... It is a hobby that does play into part of my business. The business of Jake. Being a freelance creative. So... It does grow, and it can grow, and it should grow. I would like it to grow. I've just never felt comfortable fully being like, please, please, pretty please. Without you guys getting something more in return. Like, now. Does that make sense? It's also part of the problem of why I've never grown massively as a creator over the last 19 years of making stuff online either. Because I've just enjoyed making stuff online. Doing this with you, you know, brainstorming this with you guys is incredibly fun. I like doing this. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've just never felt comfortable asking like that. But if you guys want to support, I'm not gonna say no. It would mean the world to me. The minimum goal would be like £500. Which is a lot of money. My drawings aren't updating. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah. Keep saying minimum. Maybe do some research and come up with a few different goals. So the minimum would be 500. £500 is what I would need to acquire all the gear to build my own. 1,000 would be the minimum to buy something that's pre-built. And then the next tier up from that is like £3,000. And that is for the highest grade. That is like, you know, your ISO speeds. Your Premiere 2s. Your CDOG VAs. And maybe I'll just back out the whole entire idea now. Oh, man. Of all the conversations to have on the internet, this is, I don't know why, like, money, things like this have always been... Welcome to Streamer Therapy, everybody. Welcome to Streamer Therapy, where I, your boy, Jake Studsy Wudsy, will be, debating the moralities of asking for money from strangers on the internet, and whether or not he is in the place in this world to do such a thing. And it's not... So this is the extra thing. It's not completely out of the realm of what has happened before. I made the comment 2 years ago that I wanted to upgrade my stream camera, my top-down camera. And you guys did fund that, but I didn't ask you guys to fund it. You guys just did. And it scared the crap out of me. Because suddenly... No, it wasn't even 2 years ago. It was... I just started dating Roxana. It was 4 and a bit years ago. Nearly 5. And you guys scared the crap out of me. It's hard to accept gifts from people. We all struggle with that. But you can do it. I don't know. It's more of, do I deserve to ask, especially so close to a fundraiser we've just done? Or do I just need to stop being a little wimpy baby about it? Am I being a little wimpy baby? And just be like every other streamer. But we are now, instead of me pitching to you, now we are now debating the moralities of Jake Studs. Yeah, I clearly need to think about this more. But thank you very much for hearing me out. I clearly need to think of this more. And I need to... Maybe this is a thing in the new year then. Maybe this is a thing in the new year. Hey guys, we got there eventually. The ultimate answer is based on the questions you guys asking and how I should be thinking about things. The answer is Jake Studs 100% needs to be thinking about this more. Which is a perfectly fine answer. And honestly, one I think I respect more. What was your question, Creeper Boy? Let's change topics. Do you think Lego builders could survive the undead? What a pressing question. They would certainly be somewhat resourceful. But I don't think they would be the most useful. It's so interesting how it's layered stuff. Because it's not how it looks to me on mine. All comes down to a personal level though. Could be to know how to use Lego and make contraptions and models to plan things. I don't think planning things with Lego models will be entirely useful in an apocalyptic scenario. I don't think that's going to be an entirely useful skill. For I'm going to put my neck out there and say for nearly anybody. Especially in an apocalyptic
Bazinga.
Yeah. That is an appropriate use of the Bazinga moment. My girlfriend is currently watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And all I hear whilst I'm working are like screams and then early 2000s pop punk. Okay, so this is the concept, guys. This is the Lego AR City concept. This is Stud City. The yellow are going to be areas of augmented reality. And they have a vague description on them at the moment. The numbers on it are stud and brick heights. And this is going to be mils. Someone's turned the DeLorean into a biplane on Rebrickable? That's crazy. Also, hello, Dan Rabbit. That's an interesting switcheroo there. So it falls out of the sky? Maybe. It's true. Might do. Do you think like this feels like a good starting place? This feels like a good starting place. I can't zoom out anymore, otherwise I would. But we've got all of our ideas. All of our thought process. Have I saved? It saves automatically. I actually cannot press the save button because it is like a everything that happens is a save. Wait, what the heck? Something has happened to... Something weird's happened to my iPad. A whole bunch of things have changed. Hang on, let me... Huh. It hasn't updated on here. It was updated, and now it seems it will be messed up. I have it on my iPad, though. I have it all on my iPad. So... I don't know what's happened with desktop. It seems to have messed up. We'll all find out at some point. Speaking of finding out at some point, let's say thank you ever so much to everyone who has been watching over on YouTube. You've all been absolutely amazing. Thank you ever so much for hanging around with me today. You guys have really showed up with some proper S-tier support today. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to ring-a-ling that bell. Thank you so much, everybody.